going here. Right about now. There we go. Both races going for 11 p.m. Start times doesn't hold a huge significance here looking at the card. Nah, if anything, it's just so they can take a look at the bug catching contest Pokemon. And then maybe set their days to Saturday, do the catching contest, take a look, have it roll over into Sunday to pick up the return TM for the 20 TM goal. We do see a Quillfish. Getting little bits of lag here. Ekans and Abra for your 3 starters. Oh, Consultant did AM rather than PM. He's to 11 PM. I see 11 and brain instantly goes to PM. So he did do 11 AM. 3 level 30 Pokemon on the card, so that would come in handy there. That way he does have the option to catch the level 30 in the daytime just past Blackthorn. We do see a Wild Mischievous off the bat here. No help to Consultant here just yet. It is a Ghost type. For information, though, he can catch that a little bit later on. We could see a situation where if Wizzrobe doesn't see that, Consultant can come back for that later. Ooh, Wizzrobe finding a Slowking, so both of them finding early information. Consultant coming across the that Mischievous again. I actually am not getting game audio. Interesting. So both players going to make their way into Cherry Grove. Do some early shopping as Consultant is now making his way up route. Consultant finding a Tyranitar could be a really solid main if its moveset is good. Dies to a crit Karate Chop from the Abra. Most likely, I think Consultant might be content to run this Abra since it does still have good speed and good special, and it will evolve into the Kadabra at level 16. I didn't see the rest of the moveset on it yet. Both players getting their Pokedex as we continue on here. Wizzrobe's going to see the Tyranitar as well. So both players did take the Abra for the guaranteed Kadabra play later. Now Wizzrobe is going to catch the Tyranitar. It did show Wing Attack. We have to see what the rest of the moveset looks like. Physical Tyranitar could be really good. Or would be really good, not just could. As long as the moveset is conducive, it would be something very runnable. The Abra packing a soda pop. Nice early healing item. Wizzrobe's going to head back to Cherry Grove, heal up and fight his rival, try to get experience onto that Tyranitar. So what is the rest of this Abra's moveset? It's very physical Abra. I don't know if this Abra is gonna end up being the right place. Slam, Sand Attack, Safeguard, Wing Attack on the Tyranitar. Not a great moveset, and he's gonna fall to Zap Cannon, Quillfish. Consultant goes down as well. Both gonna possibly take the loss to this. That's lock on Zap Cannon, Quillfish. What a monster this Quillfish is. But Wizzrobe is going to get past it. The thing to keep in mind with this Abra, honestly, is that don't use more than one PM sitting perfectly lined up for three potential bingos. With this Abra's moveset being as rough, you are going to need a lot of level up help here pre-Morty, or pre-Ekritique, I should say. If this Abra Kadabra is going to be, this Abra and Kadabra are going to be runnable. Chat talking about things they've run. Running an Azumarill is not viable. Picks up huge later on. Wizzrobe's going to find the Slowking again. Does he pick it up now? That's going to be the question. Consultant finds an Entei. That could be really good. And Wizzrobe is going to catch the Slowking now, giving away to Consultant where the Entei is, or where the Slowking is. I don't believe Consultant saw that on his first way through. He did see the Misdreavus. He did catch. Consultant does catch the Entei. Meanwhile, Consultant's making his way back from Elm's Lab now. My friend, the day we see somebody run Magikarp is chuckle. I'm not holding my breath for either. Hyper Fang, Flame Wheel, Jump Kick, Vine Whip, Entei. Entei's got a varied moveset, actually. Not bad. Wizzrobe finding a Fearow. Consultant finds a Poliwrath. So he doesn't see the Slowking. He doesn't see the Slowking and finds a Poliwrath instead. Would I consider a level 15 Carp from Rock Smash? I don't think I would. I don't honestly think I would. Wizzrobe running into the Entei. The Entei is going to take the Tyranitar out. Be interested to see if Wizrobe decides to attack. Meanwhile, Consultant is going to catch the Poliwrath. My argument for not running it is you still have 5 levels of Magikarp in the early game to try to get to the Gyarados. And then half of his potential stab moves would still be special. So, I think it's kind of where I'm going. It depends on what kind of moveset the Magikarp is carrying at first. And then even then, I'm still probably not going to go with it. So Consultant picking up a couple of extra wild encounters here. Doesn't pick up any information on it before he starts. Youngster does have a Magmar. Not on the card this time, though. I started saying that before I even looked to see if it's on the card. Wizzrobe running into a Dragonite. We've see what kind of moveset this Dragonite has. It might be worth the switch. It has a double team. Yeah, not really seeing much on that Dragonite to make it worth running. He's going to go ahead and skip that. Wizzrobe, because he's a low level, is going to take the fight with youngster Joey. And despite looking for experience, he's not going to get much of it from the Zubat. Just want to ask you guys in chat, you guys are getting game audio, right? Okay. Cool. Alright, it's just on my end. The restream does not have game audio. So I'm just making sure. The important thing is that you guys have it, so it's perfect. We're fine. Meanwhile, 7 different flying types on the card, so Consultant's going to go ahead and pick up Pidgey here.
And you are correct. I do not have the
past youngster Mikey.
Game audio on the Mixer stream.
Let's see, yeah, Consultant getting into Violet City here. He's gonna head for the Mart. Let's see what his play is here. HM5 is on the card. He could go up there right now, get the experience, or he can come back later when he knows he's gonna one-shot it. Yeah, he did pick up the escape rope, so he is gonna head straight for Sprout Tower now. Pick up some extra early experience and get HM05. The clicking could honestly be my pen. To be fair, I'm not sure how often you're hearing it. Should muffle that click. I have to re-click my pen. Ooh, Ancient Power from a Flare on it. Gets the stat boost. Luckily, low enough a level and too low of health for the stat boost to matter. Ooh, Wizzrobe going ahead and finding a level 9 Snubbull in Faulkner's gym here. Ooh, misses the jump kick and dies. Okay. Double checking my own audio. All right. So, yeah. I believe my restreamer might have his himself muted to the. I didn't hear him. That's have ourselves a little fun here. So Wizzrobe did get past the 9. Meanwhile, Consultant still making his way up Sprout Tower. So Consultant named his rival A, where actually took the time to name his rival after Consultant. Oh, the Hitmontop with beat up just taking forever. Such an awful play. Stupid beat up. Sultan gonna save before Elder Lee here. Elder Lee gonna go ahead and lead a Starmie here. Roll out Wobbuffet, taking Entei dangerously low here. He does get past Pasta Maker Brad there to set up his fight with Faulkner. Ooh, Rock Slide Gligar. Meanwhile, Faulkner leads a Cleffa. Faulkner with a Snorlax as well. Sky Attack Snorlax. He is going to survive that and get past Faulkner here. So Wizzrobe opting to take the straight Faulkner fight rather than head up Sprout Tower. He's going to be a little behind on experience, but he will have the advantage coming back later that he mostly he's going to one-shot everything in the tower wall, whereas Consultant getting HM5 early, but he's struggling with this Gligar on Elder Lee here. Wizzrobe in a world of trouble with this Gligar here. Or Consultant in a world of trouble, excuse me. Wizzrobe heading down 32 towards Union Cave. Starting to build a nice sizable progress lead. Consultant is going to take down the Wiggly-Woo, clear Elder Lee, and he will get himself HM05. something I hadn't noticed earlier in amidst all the chaos was that both players did pick up a poison barb. So setting the clock for Friday, not serving Wizzrobe with that much of an advantage. Since they both have it already. We'll make it interesting to see what TMs they route for. Unless they do a clock reset, they're not going to have the return or frustration TM. And they'll have to get their 20 TMs elsewhere. Wizzrobe going to go with fishing strats. Let's see if he can fish up a win here. See what we find here in the water. He does get a bite first pull here. And it's a Cleffa. Not quite what he was hoping for. Taking a stop to get the rod does give him the safety of the Union Cave Pokemon Center in case he should run into an issue somewhere. Ooh, he does hit the hiker. He hits Hiker Russell on his way past. There's your Azumarill fire. Consultant now seeing the Snorlax. He is 3 levels higher. He thunderbolts the Snorlax. Does connect with a critical jump kick to take it out. As we see a Doug trio over on Wizzrobe's side from Hiker Russell. And he closes with a Suicune. I hadn't seen the TM earlier, but TM30 Bone Club. Something that's a potential to teach if you're in need of a moveset, but don't use more than one TM on the card. Chances they will not be thing. Entei is picking up Thunderbolt. Definite upgrade to the moveset on this Entei. Sultan's going to take the time here to... I thought he was going to PC heal his Entei, but he just deposits the egg. Could have taken the PC heal while he was at it, saving the trip to the center in Azalea if he wanted. Rather, the heal in Azalea, you do want to typically poke your head into this just to checkpoint yourself. Yeah, Wizzrobe not repelling through Union Cave. Looking for extra encounter slots. Consultant jump kick killing a Fearow that he could have caught for a flying type. I've lost track of flying types. I think it's just Consultant's Pidgey. I may have missed something, but we'll find out for sure later on. As Wizzrobe runs into Two Spoons, wild Two Spoons in Union Cave. Finds TM04 in the basement of Union Cave. We found another Magikarp. Consultant also going fishing strats. He's going to find the same thing Wizzrobe found. He finds a Bayleaf. Looks like he is going to catch the Bayleaf. Not specifically on the card, but it does go towards 30 Pokemon. We'll check the moveset. Explosion Bayleaf. Explosion Blizzard, Sludge Bomb, and Double Kick. It does give him a decent option for Burn, Paralyze, or Poison the Sudowoodo. Wizzrobe's going to end up fighting the Pokemaniac here. Didn't see if it was a misstep, like a misrouting on his part, or if he fought him, if he just kind of let him see him intentionally. I'm more inclined to think it was a misstep, but Crabman Pikalax is going to take a fall to that Thunderbolt from the Entei. Consultant does overtake him by repelling through Union Cave. Given that, and given that Wizzrobe didn't see anything, they are pretty much neck and neck. Consultant did give back the progression lead by about 3 tiles by going to check the berry back there. Probably hoping that that was a standard berry tree in order to grab the Snore TM for the 20 different TMs goal. Unfortunately, that one is not a standard berry. Both trainers in Slowpoke are going to be fighting right around the same time, but wow, Wizzrobe finds a wild Kadabra in Slowpoke well. So being stalled from the first trainer does serve him well, as he does find this Kadabra. Now Wizzrobe will start the first rocket of the Slowpoke well, just as Consultant is finishing that up. Now the question is, will Consultant be able to figure out where Wizzrobe found that Kadabra? He could possibly make a guess, but he doesn't know that Wizzrobe didn't... Well, he knows that Wizzrobe didn't take Sprout Tower yet. So it could come down to maybe if one of them finds TM34, like he could start piecing it all together. Yeah, he could evolve the Abra fairly. It still takes longer to evolve that Abra. We are going to get Mantine information. That'll come in handy going forward. Consultant's going to see what the 14 in here, the 14 trainer is carrying. It's a Pinsir. Ooh. Flame Wheel. Not quite enough. Does get the burn. It doesn't look like this Pinsir's carrying anything horrendously threatening to this this end. Does get the speed tie and Bubble Beam. Got the speed down. I didn't see it. Lagged out a little bit on me. But he did outspeed the Entei on the second turn to get another bubble. So we do have the information on Snubble. We have information on Snubble, Mantine, Haunter, therefore a ghost type. Mischievous was on the first route. There was a mandatory Haunter fight. So we have a lot of information on the Pokemon on this card. We haven't seen anything with a rock type move, or no, we did see something with rollout, I believe, but we haven't seen a sleep inducing move yet. Wizrobe gonna save before the twins. A Flareon had ancient power and okay, yeah. Rock Slide and ancient power, so there you go. I knew we had seen it. I knew I was wrong. Yeah, the Wobbuffet had rollout, that's what it was. Oh, the Gligar's back. Oh, he's part ground consultant. No. This Gligar could be a huge problem for both of our partners here. See how he wants to go about this. Blizzard would be a good choice if he could. Oh, he gets Dynamic Punch. Oh, Bugsy. Bugsy proven to be a wall here. Consultant without healing items, it looks like. Lives the Rock Slide, but he won't miss. Meanwhile, Wizrobe getting all of the luck in the world overall. That Gligar is going down. And Wizrobe's should have a clear shot through Bugsy now. A Magnemite should die to this Flame Wheel. It does go down. So while Consultant is stuck, horribly stuck on this Gligar here, he does get through it, but loses some time here to Wizrobe. And the TM is Sleep Powder. So we do get a sleep-inducing move for both players, but he's now used a TM. So we'll have to monitor that. He cannot teach Sweet Scent later, unless he wants to unmark the don't use more than one TM goal. Consultant's gonna go ahead and hold off. Wizrobe will have the rock info because the Gligar did use Rock Slide on him. Both players starting Rival 2 at the same time. So it could be interesting going forward. Wizrobe is a lot of Sweet Scent unless he wants to give up that goal. Both players are going to move into Ilex Forest here. Wizrobe still not repelling. Consultant is going to take this opportunity to repel in Ilex Forest. Chances are Consultant knows exactly where Wizrobe is, since he knows that the TM was a sleep-inducing move. So chances are that anything that Wizzrobe Consultant's going to be able to figure out where it is. Wizzrobe's going to pick up this Aerodactyl for a fly. Consultant checking items. Yeah, I'm taxing my internet pretty hard right now. I apologize. Had some internet issues in the first race as well. That should be better by Tuesday at the latest. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. As Wizzrobe is going to pick up his cut HM. Consultant doesn't repel on his way out of the forest here. Either didn't want to burn the repel, or he's just trolling for an extra encounter there. He is going to grab the Sweet 10 TM. Could be very useful later on. Typical usually is. It's a high priority TM to teach. Does find a Pseudo Woodo. Let's see if he takes the opportunity to status. Does he think he can T-Bolt Para or maybe Flame Wheel Burn? Does not get it. Oh well. He does have plenty of opportunities. He does have the static Pseudo Woodo sprite to go ahead and do that with. Consultant reaches Goldenrod City first. He's going to get his team back up in fighting shape. Get access to that hand grenade of a Bayleaf again. Both players now in Goldenrod City. Consultant has his bicycle. Looks like he is going to head straight up towards the national park, as well as the flower shop girl. Get that taken care of first. Meanwhile, Wizzrobe heading into the mart. See what supplies Wizzrobe's going to pick up here. He's going to check the TMs, it looks like. He does have a lot of money items. He can buy the TMs rather early here. Consultant checking the National Park TM. Not TM34, unfortunately. So Consultant going to take the exterior path around the national park. Fight the bug catcher for a little bit of extra information here. After he checks the TM down on 35. TM 10. Ooh. Oh, he's actually going to bypass the bug catcher and go through the... Unfortunately, that is going to be a repeat TM. It does mean that he doesn't have to make the trip out to all the way to the Hidden Power girls TM. He can cut his trip off at Lake of Rage a little bit earlier than he would. Wow, that Kadabra with Flamethrower Blizzard. Or the Alakazam, excuse me. And Kenya has Thunder Wave. So we have a guarantee as long as the Sudowoodo is not a ground type. As long as that Sudowoodo is not a ground type, we do have a guarantee on the Burn, Paralyze, or the Burn, Paralyze, or Poison Sudowoodo goal. Wizzrobe taking a long way around the national. He might not have remembered where the entrance to the exterior portion was, but he is going to see that rather disappointing TM here. Or this is my apologies. That's not the disappointing one. The one on 35 is. My apologies. Got the two of them mixed up. Meanwhile, Whitney with a Magneton opts to jump kick it rather than taking the Stab Flame Wheel. Either way, the Magneton does go down. And Consultant is past Whitney. He'll be getting TM45 as his prize for this. Ooh, Wizzrobe takes an extra step to the right, does end up hitting the hit as a Butterfree. No additional information. Back over on the right, Consultant's going to grab the Squirt Bottle and head up to the Sudowoodo encounter. And all he's hoping for right now is that it's not a ground type Pokemon. Wizzrobe, meanwhile, is going to fight the bug catcher outside the... Unfortunately, it's just a Venonat on the bug catcher. Let's find out what the Sudowoodo is here. It's a Rattata. Easy pickings for a Thunder Wave here. Yes, hitting the question mark. Congratulations. Commented on my microphone already. So, Consultant with this is an odd play here, putting the Bayleaf front. With the Kenya packing Thunder Wave. There he goes. Now he got it. There we go. So he does get the paralyze on the pseudo sprite. Meanwhile, Wizzrobe making his way through the Whitney fight now. He does opt to flame wheel the Magneton. He's gonna have his plane badge. Consultant's gonna start the Kimono Girls here. That is an Ekans with Earthquake. Luckily it's just an Ekans, not too threatening of an Earthquake coming from. That Gyarados could be threatening. Until it gets Thunderbolted. Emphasis on could be threatening. Consultant's gonna see another Kenya. He does know it's carrying Thunderwave, but luckily a jump kick will take care of it, so he doesn't have to worry about potentially getting paralyzed. Wizzrobe, on the other hand, is going to pick up TM10, so he's going to know that he can skip the hidden power trip as well. Now, the Pinsir earlier had showed us Bubble Beam. I keep thinking about these things that could actually hurt the Entei, without thinking about the fact that the Entei is going to outspeed and most likely one-shot everything. Get a little extra information on flying types here. Stab, Extreme Speed, Noctowl. Only does 10 damage to the Entei, and he survives that with ease. As Consultant is now going to pick up his Surf HM. Wizzrobe having to reset here. Did not see what happened. I don't know if the rat killed the Kenya. No, he's trying to hit it with something else, forgetting. He might have just realized this with this reset. He just realized that he has the Kenya with Thunder Wave. So both of our racers forgetting the Thunder Wave. No, he still hasn't done it. He didn't put Kenya out front. He does get the burn. It does work out in the end, but both players forgetting about Thunderwave Kenya. He may have been concerned that maybe Kenya wouldn't have been able to survive an attack, but that's the only thing I can think. Does get the lucky burn. Meanwhile, rival Consultant heading for Rival 3. He does run into a wild Golduck. See here. Yeah, Flame Wheel is a 10% chance. So he does get the 1 in 10 burn. Entei trying to learn Smoke Screen. Finds a Blissey for a huge amount of experience here. Meanwhile, Wizzrobe is going to get his shopping out of the way. Pick up a couple. Ooh, Aeroblast crit from a Hitmonchan. That is going to burn one of Consultant's revives. Did pick up 3, so he does have plenty. Wizzrobe opted for 5 revives. Consultant is going to get past the Hitmonchan. Consultant's past the Hitmonchan. Wizzrobe's starting the... Consultant's going to find out what the legendaries are. We'll find out soon enough once Wizzrobe arrives at the trio here. Alright, Consultant starting Morty's gym. Pinsir lives on 1 from the Flame Wheel from Entei. Does get a Bubble Beam in, but it's not going to do enough to matter. We got dual Noctowls, 2 different trainers, both with a Noctowl. This guy has another Lapras. Wizzrobe picking up his Surf HM. While Consultant has made it through the first trainer, heading on his way towards Morty here. A couple trainers away now. Wizzrobe heading into Burn Tower, face off with Rival 3. Start taking a look here at this card while we've got a little bit of downtime. We do have information on. We have Mantine and Haunter information as well as Snubble information. So all of the random Pokemon that are left on the card, we've at least seen once. Or at least I should say every goal that has random Pokemon, seen some information on them. Now the question is going to be is if they are in a decent place to catch them. Consultant finds another Blissey for even more experience. It is going to help him out towards the 3 level 30. Since Entei is a legendary Pokemon, it is experience. So every little bit of extra experience like that does help. Ooh. The Weepinbell survives and hits a Crab Hammer for over half of Wizzrobe's Entei's health there. Keep looking at this card here. Notes, we haven't seen TM34 yet. That's about it, honestly. Like, only thing I could see being an issue is if Wizzrobe does need to farm for... Does he keep the don't use more than one TM goal and skip sweet set strats? I'd imagine he'd have to. That goal is such a... actually, now that I'm looking at it, we have not... I don't remember if we've seen a Letty. I thought we saw a Letty in her. So I might still be right. I do not saw a Letty in. Or an Ariados. I do apologize, managing like 3 things at once during this race. Wizzrobe has got to have the worst luck with these damage ranges right now. I keep seeing so many things live on 1 for... Well, if we didn't see a Mantine before... So Wizzrobe does get to the legendary trio, and I might have talked over that, but if I didn't, you guys are gonna have to tell me what they were. I'm counting on you guys. I need you for this one. First Lapras on this guy. He disables Thunderbolt on Wizzrobe. Ooh. Consultant paths, takes the wrong path down. Does hit this Sailor here. So Metapod and Croconaw are the ones we can confirm. Okay. Yeah, it's better than nothing. Thank you guys for your help with that. I appreciate it. People said the chat on these races was terrible. You guys proving them wrong. Let's go. Consultant is going to make it into Olivine. Gonna pick up his strength HM. See if he buys super repels here. He may pick up... Yep, there we go. He's gonna pick up a handful of super repels to make his way south. Gets that infamous bike shop call. Interesting choice to heal here. He could have held off on healing until he made pop into the center there. He's most likely... Huh. It's an interesting choice, that's all. I'll take the time to teach strength now. Race is Hyper Fang for strength. Good call. 100% accuracy on strength is going to prove more useful in the long run. Wizzrobe coming across the second Blissey, excuse me. In Morty's gym. Gets that huge chunk of experience. So we'll have to see if Wizzrobe ends up... see if he finds any information. Turn the tide here for him. Consultant does have a solid progression lead here. Not an overwhelming progression lead, but it's a solid. And most of the information that Wizzrobe has, Consultant has too. He can at least, if he doesn't evolve the Abra, the time to evolve the Abra, he can at least kind of guess where the Kadabra is, as the Shucky is revealed to be a Geodude. Shucky stays a rock type, not the best rock type. I have a preferred rock type. We'll leave it at that. Shucky is half a Graveler. Fair enough. But they do have Haunter information, so but that is good backup in the event that Haunter is friendly position. Should that Haunter be somewhere borderline inaccessible, that Geodude could come in handy with its boosted experience as a trade Pokemon. Or no, it's not a trade Pokemon. Excuse me, it would have base experience. Disregard the last 5 seconds. Second race in a row, my apologies. So WizzrobeZC is going to make his way out of Eckerty, getting his bike shop call while still in Eckerty. Yep. Yeah, 15 to 25 is not the most ideal way to get that Graveler. They're honestly they're gonna be better off hoping that the Kadabra is within range. Or the Haunter, excuse me, the Haunter is within range. Rather than have to worry about evolving that Geodude. No, TM05 is on Route 32. It's super free, actually. None of these goals necessarily require a super high level, like a high level trainer. And WizzrobeZC finds a roamer. That is huge. It's the second time today we've seen a racer find one of the roamers. That could be huge. WizzrobeZC, and considering WizzrobeZC had set his clock tonight, he did not have access to the post-Blackthorn level 30. Whereas Consultant does have the ability to catch if he needs to. That does help. That is a huge help to WizzrobeZC. Meanwhile, a level 30 Arcanine. Bullying Consultant over there. Just gonna check the Nugget. It's a calcium. Sells for pretty much the same amount of money. It's fantastic. The Consultant is going to clear Chuck now, get his HMO2, and he'll be able to move on and start hopefully clearing out some of this card. Yeah, that is an interesting fact. All of my experts are gone when I'm doing. I needed you guys, man. That's okay. I still appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Aber's going to learn Fly here, so Consultant's going to head back to the mainland. Continue piecing this card together, making his way towards Mahogany Town. Consultant's going to get the Bill cutscene out of the way, probably in anticipation of checking the Eevee. Cannot check the Goldenrod Eevee until this cutscene has occurred. He's going to... We have ourselves Big Gator. And that is an easy switch, it looks like, for Wizzrobe. Now, I did not see what moveset that Croc was carrying. Consultant seeing a Furret. And he crits it with Cross Chop. No, why? At least you know. At least he knows where it is now. So it looks like he's gonna teach Sweet Scent here. So that is going to be his 1 TM. It looks like he's gonna look for this Furret again. Wow, Wizzrobe hitting a swimmer here. Meanwhile, Consultant's gonna go ahead and catch this Wartortle towards his 30 owned. Consultant does get the Wartortle. He's gonna stick around, finds an Executor. Not looks like Wizzrobe is going to go ahead and call the last, get that out of the way. And delete the phone number so she can't bother you. Good call, good idea. Consultant sees Wizzrobe call the last, and he's nothing like a friendly reminder to do that. Consultant seems to have misplaced where his Sweet Scent was, but he does find the Furret. Yep, just like real life. If I delete you, you can't. Freezes. Does get the freeze on the Furret. So that's gonna give him his Furret. So at this point we have tons of information. It's just a matter of checking the decks to find where things are now. Consultant's gonna go and pick up his shiny Pokemon. Imagine his surprise when Wizzrobe gets there and marks off 3 30s and a shiny at the same time. Just as long as this Entei does shouldn't with the 2 extra, the 2 Blissies that they had to fight. But it does look like the Consultant is going to knock out several catches here just to add to his Pokemon count. It's less that he has to do later on. Wait for a Dex check to see where we're standing for 90 scene. And Consultant finds another wild Mischievous. And will satisfy the Ghost-type Pokemon should he catch it. Wizzrobe is getting closer and closer to Chuck here. See if he has as much trouble with Chuck's Arcanine as Consultant did. Whereas Consultant cannot get this Mischievous to stay in a Pokeball. Get in the ball, friend. Minimum catch rate. That'll do it. He finally gets the Mischievous as Wizzrobe starts the Chuck fight. Sultan's gonna head up towards the backside of Lake of Rage, most likely just pick up the random TM that's up there, unless he doesn't remember that TM10 is not randomized. TM40 buried back there. He does skip the trip to the Hidden Powerhouse, so he does remember that that is not randomized. Both these runners knowing their stuff. As Consultant's going to start the shiny, it's an Ariados! Are you kidding? That's fantastic. That is a fantastic find there. And that tells Wizzrobe exactly what the shiny... Now imagine Consultant's expression when Wizzrobe marks Ariados, shiny, and 3 30s all at the same time. That is incredible. Oh, Consultant keeps telling Lance, you know, so Wizzrobe thinking again about teaching Fly to Kenya, since he's most likely going to be trading Kenya in for TM50. Oh, this has been incredible. Strama's been incredible so far. I love this. He almost releases the ferret. Like, he looked at the ferret and was like, you know, I'm not really, I don't really like you. He straight almost releases it. Luckily, it wouldn't have mattered. It does only count Dex information for whether or not it's considered owned, but that would have been funny. Just see him, like, toss the thing out, like, get out of here. It did take him a while to find it, so maybe he's frustrated with it. Meanwhile, the main switch is in full effect for... But he doesn't have Pokeballs to try to catch... Doesn't have much in the way of Pokeballs to try to catch this Misdreavus. He might... Hopefully he has an easier time of this than Consultant did. So he's going to get the Misdreavus. Both players now with the Ghost type. There's a valid point. He has not marked... He has yet to mark HMO2, so I'm going to go ahead and mark this for him. Meanwhile, Consultant finding a Shuckle there. Shuckle on a trainer there. Have to have my fun. I didn't do it earlier on them, so I have to get that out of the way now. You see a Wigglytuff here. Wizzrobe did go and pick up the Hidden Power TM. He does not seem to have remembered that that was still a static TM. Who wants physical Misdreavus, folks? That's what we've got there. Wizzrobe's gonna fight the shiny here. While I was fixing goals, I did not see if he picked up more Pokeball. He did not. Ooh, I was hoping to YOLO ball this. He gets it on the first ball. Lucky break for Wizzrobe. Didn't have to burn any of the extra balls there. He may want to hit a shop here in the coming minutes. But he is going to get to mark Ariados left, a shiny, and 330s at the same time. And that is... Yep, that is our first bingo of the race. No, not quite. I lied. Almost our first bingo of the race. I'm tired, folks. My apologies. Almost our first bingo of the race. We were a couple of goals away from a couple of bingos here. Yeah, because, you know, bingos are totally forced. Blackguard's on Route 46. It's super early in the game. And it looks like... Looks like he's heading for... He's going to go ahead and trade in the Kenya. Kenya, you served your purpose. Well, you served your purpose for Consultant with that Thunder Wave. Wizzrobe... Consultant heading for Blackthorn, while Wizzrobe is finally going to go get... Big advantage of coming back for this now is that he is a hot... Will one-shot everything, but he does get seen by the first Elder there. Could find the Gligar while he's in there, too. True, Wizzrobe only has the three extra balls that he picked up along the way. Consultant gonna pick up the TM in Ice Path. Doesn't take the right path to get back to the ladder though. Losing a little bit of time there. No big deal. Meanwhile, Consultant has arrived. See how he goes about this. If he should. Oh, wait. He's going to have to go back and pick up the Ariados if he's going to try full strats here to find the 30. So what he's going to do here, for those that are not, he is going to put the level 30 shiny out in front, therefore guaranteeing he only gets the level 30 wild encounter here. There we go. There's the level 30 for Consultant. It is a Heracross. Ooh. Unfortunate lick paralysis there. Making this just a little more difficult. There we go. Consultant is going to get his level 30, his third level 30 Pokemon. And he checks his dex and does in fact have 90 Pokemon seen. And now I can say it. We have our first bingo. Bottom left to top right. We're still a fair bit away from being done here though, folks. He's going to look for the Haunter information. Haunter's on 46. 46 in Ice Path, so 46 is a great actual look. We have confirmed Gligar there as well from watching Wizzrobe check that. So Route 46 is going to give us a couple of different goals. Potentially give us a couple of different goals, I should. Consultant did use the TM for that. I'd have to go back. I didn't see the sleep move he found. There's another flying type for Consultant there with the Gyarados. There's the Haunter Consultant was looking for. Mantine in a lot of places north of Olivine. Not a bad spot to find it. That's exactly where Wizzrobe is going to check. Wizzrobe has picked up Pokeballs. We don't have to sweat that anymore. Wizzrobe remembered to buy Pokemon. And Wizzrobe having to bike around here. Does not have access to Sweet Scent without giving up the don't use more than one TM goal. Meanwhile, Consultant finds the Gligar here. Just gonna have to double check and make sure that that thing has a rock. It should have it. It should have it at this point. It was low level when we first saw it. Looks like he's going to continue to try to catch stuff here. Oh, he didn't get the Haunter before. That's what it was. So he does now have the Haunter in front. Wizzrobe still looking for this Mantine. The downside of having to ride around to try to find it, whereas Sweet Scent's giving Consultant all of his encounters instantaneously. Consultant is going to get the Haunter here. Does get to mark that goal. He's making some solid progress here. There's the Mantine for Wizzrobe. Consultant checking the location now. He's probably going to Wizzrobe north of all of. That's exactly what he's going to do. Meanwhile, Wizzrobe has caught his Mantine. And taking a look at this, Consultant has a really good finish. As soon as he double checks the Gligar for a rock type move, we'd be looking at the two diagonals. Finding the Mantine would give him row 5 and call 4. And if he gets 20 different TMs, that would finish this out for him. We could also double check what his Pokemon owned count is. He's been catching a lot of Pokemon. So, honestly, Consultant could skip the 20 TMs and go straight for 30 owned to complete column 2. Oh, he forgot to delete the last's phone number. Unfortunate phone call. Or fortunate. Maybe he wanted to have somebody to talk to. We don't know. Meanwhile, Wizzrobe biking around looking for the Haunter. Look for the Haunter and the Gligar as well. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's actually training the Rattata up to add to that Pokedex count, potentially, here. Sultan is gonna find the Mantine here. Wizzrobe trying to catch another flying type. Consultant is going to get his Mantine. That does 3 bingos now. 4 presumably once he checks the Gligar. As soon as he confirms it on the Gligar, he can mark that. And honestly, I think he's going to go 30 pokes owned at this. Going to be his faster route, I think. It doesn't have Rock Slide yet. The Gligar doesn't have Rock Slide yet, unfortunate. Now, we do know it's a relatively low level that it will pick it up, so. Just looking for other locations. There's Sprout Tower and Mount Mortar. He's honestly better off just leveling the Gligar up or looking for maybe the Flareon that he saw early that had Ancient Power. Consultant's taking his time thinking about this play. He's not sure how he wants to go about it. But he is going to go ahead and fly to Cherry Grove. Interesting choice flying to Cherry Grove. I might have missed something in the restream lag here. Unless he's just picking up Pokemon. I don't think I saw anything on 30. Could just be picking up flying types. Another Pokemon as it is. Meanwhile, Wiz has found his Gligar. He's going to run into the same problem Consult, which is it doesn't have a Rock-type move yet. It does count as a Flying type for both of our runners. Be interested to see what the count is. I actually lost track, trying to keep track of both these runners' Flying types. Oh, Consultant picking up the experience share, taking a long way to it, though. I guess maybe just hoping for extra encounter slots. Wizzrobe does find the Haunter. He's going to go ahead and get his Machoke Graveler here. And now he has 3 bingos as well. Both runners are so incredibly close to finishing. They have the exact same goals. They have the same information. It's just going to be a matter of who can execute better. So I'm interested to see how he... Got some lag here. How many flying types does he have? Wizzrobe has 5. I don't see... I'm not sure what Consultant is doing here. He's sitting on the flying screen, losing so much time right now. Precious seconds tick, 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 tick. He needs to come up with a game plan here. Wizzrobe going for the flying types. He's committing to the flying types. He does only need 2 more. But he has not looked at the Gligar to see that it didn't move yet. He's going to pick up TM05 while he's down here. Both of these runners are super close to finishing. So incredibly close at this. And it's just... I don't know what to say. The execution is all that it takes right now. You've got a path right in front of you guys. Yeah, the Snubbull is in Mount Silver. Completely useless to anybody. Let's get a TM count here. So it looks like Consultant is gonna work on catching 30 pokes while he's at. He has to know that the Gligar is only a short way away from learning. Wizzrobe's gonna take a look here, most likely to see exactly what we've already seen, which is the Gligar is just short of a Rock-type move. Wizzrobe with some box issues here. I scrolled all the way past the Gligar. Does in fact confirm it does not have a Rock-type move. But he is going to withdraw it. He is making the play to level the Gligar up. He does realize it was a low level when it learned it. Flying to Violet City, presumably going to pick up his experience share now. Yep, there he goes. He's going to pick up his experience share. Consultant finally withdrawing the Gligar. We on the same page, it looks like, between both of our runners now. They've realized what they have to do. This is going to come down to the wire here. It's going to come down to who has more pokes, and Consultant has done a fair bit more catching than Wizzrobe has. Meanwhile, Wizzrobe taking the path out of Mahogany Town rather than going into the gym and fighting the compacted trainer group. Consulting in Mahogany Gym, gonna go ahead and get more experience, more experience in a closer range to everything. But Wizzrobe's gonna get the Rock Slide first. Consultant should be right behind him. It's a race now, folks. We are one goal away for either of these runners. Absolutely down to the wire. 30 Pokemon owned is going to be the fastest way for either of them. Unless we know for a fact that other people's TM counts are that close to 20. Wizzrobe, I don't think knows quite where the TMs are. He was checking items. He might have thought those were TMs. Yeah, Fighting Price, interesting play here. He doesn't. The Rattata's dead. It's not going to get the experience to evolve to Raticate. Meanwhile, Price is apparently stolen Claire's case and severely downgraded. Wizzrobe running from Wilds. He's got to be committed to the 20 TMs at this point. He's got to think. He's got to be thinking 20 TMs faster. This race is insanely close. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not Swagger. We have already seen him. It's TM 17, unfortunately. Consultant just has to get out of Price's gym and go catch Pokemon. That's literally what we're at, is catch Pokemon. I'm interested to see what Wizzrobe's count is. Wizzrobe taking the... He had to... Looks like he screwed up the puzzle. He did have to go around a bit. Consultant having some issues menuing. There's gotta be... Their hearts have gotta be racing at this point. It is so close. Consultant... I think he's looking for Bill's house. He's gone completely past it. He's gonna go pick up the Sunny Day TM. You're so close. You just have to catch a few Pokemon. Consultant, you are 5 Pokemon away. 5 Pokemon away, friendo. I don't know what Wizzrobe's count is. He's got to be close, too. Consultant sticking with the TMs here. Are you kidding? I got a little bit of a spoiler, but are you kidding? He finds TM34 in the basement! That is it! He doesn't realize he's done! I can't tell him he's done! It's up to him to hit the done button! He's done! Consultant! Consultant, you're done, fam! I'm not allowed to tell him he's done. That's the rules. I can mark goals for him, but I can't tell him he's done. It's up to him to hit the done button to win. Oh my gosh! No, not like this! There's no way he's... Oh my gosh, not like this! No! He's got the 20 TMs! He's getting the 20 TMs! I don't... He marks it, he's got it! Not done, there we go! Oh my gosh! I got it, he's gotta hit the done button! Oh, well, okay, it looks like we're calling it. It looks like we're calling it here. It looks like the dot forfeit has come in. There's the done button. There we go. We've got a winner. I'm gonna see if I can get these guys in here for... Sorry about my keyboard. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wizzrobe, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up?
Oh my gosh. I gotta wait till Consultant gets in here.
He can't join. He just typed. Oh.
There we go. Well, no, I said to jump in general. I can move.
Yeah.
You. Okay. First things first. Congratulations, Consultant. I have to say something, and that is when you got TM34. First things first. You were done. Congratulations, Consultant. And I'm sitting here like I can't tell you you're done. When you
lol, I have so much trouble reading these bingo. That's like the worst thing in the world for me in terms of like routing. I can just like never read. Like the more colors, the more confused I get. Yeah. But I guess it worked out anyways. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. It does look like we're getting a little bit of echo. I don't know if you guys maybe the stream going or if it's on our restreamers part. We might want to just take a look at that.
I'm a mute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have my audio, and obviously it's capturing Discord.
I think I was capturing audio, so yeah, that's my side.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So I've just got to say, that is the closest race I've done commentary for yet. So thank you guys for that. That was fantastic. You both
Yeah, I just needed some more Pokemon from a 30+ and that would have been done too, I think.
Now, Wizzrobe, what was your final Pokemon count?
28.
28.
Like 25. I was like doing it. I was like catching like every single Pokemon as well. It's just I just lucked into TM34, Lamau.
Yeah, I was basically going for 07 flying types when I realized, yo, I only need 30 plus and I'm done.
So, what really stuck out to me here was, so I was confused. Honestly, you guys had me flabbergasted. I was so confused because you guys both knew the Gligar had Rock Slide, and now Consultant caught the Gligar, saw it didn't have Rock Slide, and left it stuffed in the box. And then once you guys both marked Rock Slide one after another. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, you have close to 30 Pokemon owned. And like Consulting, you went with the TM route, and Wizrobe, it looked like you were starting to catch some stuff. I'm just curious about the choice not to. Sorry, my mic cut out. I'm curious about the choice not to.
I'm sorry, you cut out there. What did you say?
Yeah. I'm curious about the choice not to catching Wow, my mic is really cutting out. Sorry.
Yeah.
The choice not to commit to catching 30 Pokemon at the end there. It did work out for you in the end, but I just take us through that there, Consultant. Wow, my mic is really cutting out.
Well, I wish there was some sort of logic to it, but on it, I think if I didn't bank on finding TM34. I'll be completely honest, right? I just was using it as a TM to finish my 20 TMs, right? But if I didn't find TM34, if I'm not wrong, I still would have had to do 20 TMs and 30 Pokemon owned. Isn't that correct?
No, you just needed 30 owned at the end.
So if I didn't find TM,
just needed 30 owned.
I am stupid. Wrong, I still would have had. Can I count? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're right. I would have only
needed 30 owned.
Fuck.
So, Wizrobe, I want to come to you. Fantastic race once again. Like it was close the entire way. But I want to ask you, do you regret teaching sleep powder?
I don't know. I know that I would have probably won if I had what's his face?
Do you regret teaching sleep?
Yo, I actually don't remember the name of the move. Like, TM12.
Yeah, Sweet Scent.
Yeah, Sweet Scent. I would have probably won if I taught that instead of sleep powder. But honestly, I couldn't bank on like if I taught Sweet Scent and never found this sleep-inducing move, I would have been boned. So I'd rather go for the guaranteed goal and then have to walk around a bit.
Fair enough. Now, the other thing that really, really caught my attention that I absolutely loved was not only finding the level 40 Croconaw, but then the inevitable main switch to it. And just, I want to get into your mind when you found it, and Consultant into your mind when you saw him mark the 3 at once. And just to elaborate, like obviously, like you said, you're a consultant. So you had a plan for the third 30. So obviously, like that didn't change what. But like, just take us through those moments, guys.
Well, technically, I was just like, yo, I'm getting an encounter. Whoa, what's this music? Oh, okay, that's a goal. That's a guaranteed goal. But basically, I was like, basically thinking he ran into 1 too after he marked it so quickly. But apparently that wasn't the case.
I was in Blackthorn at the time. Now I think
okay.
Kind of blitz more towards that. Yeah, I thought it was really strange. I was like, wait a minute, he just got Fly. How is he in Blackthorn already? I actually didn't even think of the roamers at all. I just was I thought it was really doing some sort of voodoo magic here. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, well, basically, I got the last phone number, and then I was. Then the first encounter and the only encounter I got on the route was the level 40 roamer.
Wow.
The moveset was pretty bad though. I had to teach surf and strength to make it viable at all. But technically, I didn't even need to because level 40 is basically all you need.
Unlucky.
Yeah, that gator would have been huge if like Rising Badge were
Yeah,
on
if
the
Rising
card
Bad
and
were on there, then that would have been huge.
Yeah, that gator
But still, the shiny being area there, this was also pretty funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was.
I was really worried we couldn't find it. I don't even think we had information for Ariados.
No.
So if we didn't have information for that, it'd be like so much harder.
Oh,
honestly.
that was.
Also,
you guys.
also like one of my strats being this guy kind of crumbled once I saw that Snubble with the only one we had info on was in Mount Silver.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. If Ariados hadn't been the shiny, you guys would still be going probably for another like several minutes here.
Yeah.
Consultant would be pretty close to winning.
Yeah, my 6 bingo plan would have worked out.
If Ariados
before
hadn't
doing
been the
that, then.
shiny, you guys would still be going probably for another like several minutes.
That was fun.
Consultant would be
Yeah,
pretty
it
close
was
to
a really
winning.
good match. My heart was beating, and I was also hungry and making lots of mistakes.
I also liked how there were basically no deviations. We had the same goals, and basically we were neck and neck all the time. At most 5 minutes apart, getting the same goal.
Yeah, I found it really interesting how none of us decided to do own 7 different flying or $0 on hand and mom, but I guess it's just.
I mean, I was close to own 7 different flying. I was in a battle with my 7th flying type. Right at the moment you done.
I was even thinking of doing Lugia's room for some reason, because I thought I had less bingos than I had. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like our commands for chat have not been updated, unfortunately. So I mean, I don't know if I think we might be able to wrap it here. I'll guys yeah, it looks like you guys have anything else you want to say?
Good match and good luck getting to finals, and then we'll match up again, right, Consultant?
Oh gosh, I think I'm up against the winner of Monty Bake's race. I think I am.
Yep. You are actually playing Montebank next round.
Ripping pepperoni.
Yep.
Well, then see you in the losers bracket, I guess.
See you in the losers bracket.
Wizzrobe, you've got a match with Dio Game next round. So that should be an interesting match as well.
I hope so.
But hey, Consultant, at least Montebank is mortal. He's human, maybe.
Is he?
I mean, I'd like to think he is. But hey, look, man. At least all right. I've got my losers bracket match. If I win that, you're in a better position.
Who do you have to face? Sorry, cut out.
Oh yeah, I play Sayadon, and the winner of that plays Oro. Yeah. So you have a vastly better path forward.
Wow,
but
who'd Oro,
I believe in you.
Who'd Oro lose to?
Oro lost to Fire.
Oh yeah, makes sense. Fire's been grinding.
Yeah. So Oro took an L to Fire and ruined everybody's loser bracket. Just ruined the losers bracket.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah.
Match.
So
that was
I think that's
amazing.
All right, I think that's gonna do it here for us. Just a quick shout out. We did get the commands updated. So just a real quick shout out. Make sure you follow Consultant and Wizzrobe. Fantastic race from these guys. Big shout outs to Ryu Sation for restreaming and helping us out here. And on behalf of both the runners and Ryu, my name is Mizzlesticks. It's been an absolute pleasure. And we'll see you next time. Make sure, actually, before we sign off here, make sure, first of all, before I sign off, make sure, check out Randomania. We're going to be hosting. Make sure you check that out. They're doing their Randomania. Mike's cutting out. My apologies. I don't know what's up with my gear today. It's running from now till the 30th. So Randomizer Marathon over on Random. Make sure you check that out. I'm going to be going all week. And once again, on behalf of the runners and Ryu, my name is Mizzlesticks. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Yep, great match, guys. Thanks.